Hi guys, welcome to a new vlog. This is a very kind of out of pocket vlog, because the world is a bit crap at the moment in my life, and I realise the only way I'm going to get joy is if I kind of push myself to have joy. So today we are just doing whatever I want. For the next week, I'm just going to kind of push myself to do things that I want to do, if that's eat ice cream or read a book or whatever. I'm not putting pressure on myself with anything. And yeah, so come along. I'm currently reading Love in Focus. I'm not going to show you the book just yet because it is a new Afterlight copy, and that is like, I only got it on Saturday, so that's gonna be like, that's gonna be spoilers. So yeah, I am gonna read a bit more of that because I'm really enjoying that. I have been watching Squid Game for the first time, which I'm quite enjoying. I'm not gonna lie, it's very messed up, but it's something that I'm just kind of like getting on with. And yeah, it's just trying to find the joy in life, because at the end of the day, if you don't make your own joy, where the hell are you going to find it? Hi, I meant to update this yesterday and the day before. It didn't happen. Didn't have the time or energy, so therefore I didn't do it. Also, I'm going to apologise because like there's window, like, I don't know, it's either wind or it's someone revving their car. It's been going on for a while though, so I'm really confused. But we're still following the joy, which is really nice. I finished this book. I really enjoyed it. It was really cute. I really enjoyed the premise. I loved the two main characters, the story, like the understanding behind like you got to find yourself and things like that. I don't want to talk about too much about this book, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think both characters were great. I really enjoyed seeing the perspective of both characters as well, because I feel as if like sometimes you only get like it was still very much Gemma's story, but Celeste, you had a couple of chapters from her point of view, and I really like that because it still felt like she was the love interest for Gemma in Gemma's story, but we weren't getting too much like perspective from Celeste, that it was then both their stories, if that makes sense. But yeah, I really enjoyed this book. I think Lila Lee is definitely going to be an author I pick up from later on. I really hope that she does more sapphic books, because I think her next book is non-sapphic, which is fine. I'm assuming that Lila Lee is bisexual because this talks about bisexuality and things like that, so I'm assuming that is it. And absolutely, it will still likely be a bisexual story, because let's be real, women or men who date the opposite sex but are still bisexual, it's still a queer relationship, and we love that for them. But that is that. What I did do, I've got this book here actually as well. What I did do on my break yesterday, because I was going to start a different book, but then I ended up going over to the cafe at work and got myself a jacket potato because I really fancied jacket potato. So I read a little bit of Tusk Love. This is the reverse dust jacket for it. If you want to see the proper one, it looks like that. It's stunning. I've already read this book. I love this book, but I needed something to read on the way over to the cafe. And the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I don't really want to read anything specific or difficult and stuff like that. And I'd already read this, and I was like, do you know what? I want to listen to the audiobook, because I read this in a time where I was everything was going on. There was a lot of stuff going on, and I just did not enjoy it as much as I should have. So I was like, right, listen to the audiobook. It's something that you can kind of nibble at. You already know the story, so it's not going to be too strenuous. So I started reading this, and the audiobook narrator is like fantastic. I'm so excited to continue with this, and I think I'm just going to go and take like random walks here and there to finish this, but genuinely so good. I love this. I highly recommend it. It's such a fun story, and I've been reading up on like how Thea Guanzon wrote this, and I just love it. But yeah, so I started that yesterday. And then today, I've not read anything, but I want to start Problematic Summer Romance. You may be wondering, Ashley, are you just reading romances? I'm following the joy, and at the moment, my brain is like, I want something that I don't need to focus on. I want mindless telly. I want mindless everything. So I've been watching a lot of RuPaul's Drag Race. I've been watching what else have I been watching this week? I feel like I've been watching something else this week and I can't remember. Definitely been watching something else. I've been watching a lot of Game Changer on Dropout. I really love Dropout, and I think that the Game Changer is one of the best things out there. I've not started many of the D&D shows that they do, but Dropout specifically is just such a great concept. So I've been watching that. And yeah, I've been doing like a lot of kind of just being chill and doing what I want to do instead of what I think I should do. Seriously, the wind is crazy. But yeah, I'm going to be reading this because I just think that Ali Hazelwood is really, really good at shut off your brain romances. So I'm excited. I don't know anything about this really. And yeah, I also have decided, we were talking about food choices at in a group chat, and I just said, like, because someone at work had said nothing beats a pot noodle followed by chocolate digestives, and I was like, that's a weird combination. I can think of multiple combinations that beat that. And we started talking about them, like saying like, oh, you know, mac and cheese with like a homemade cake or something like that. And Becca specifically said roast potatoes that are crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside. And I went, oh my God, I really fancy roast potatoes. And I had potatoes in. So I'm currently boiling some potatoes to make some roast potatoes, or like roasted cubed potatoes, not like proper roasties, like crispy cubed potatoes. I don't know. I'm following a Poppy Cooks recipe. That's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, I have been really, really kind to myself. I was at rehearsal last night. I'm not doing the next production that my drama group is doing. So I just wanted to go in and explain the reason behind why I'm not doing that, and be very, very like honest and open with the director and things like that, because I think that, you know, we have to like, I want to be I don't want to take the mick with them. I don't want to take them for granted, and I don't want them to think that I am just doing things and going, no, I don't want to do this, yes, I want to do that. So I went in and I just said, hey, I'm not doing this, and this is the reason why. And they were so lovely about it. I explained to a lot of my drama friends as well the reason behind it, and everyone has been so generous and kind and great, and I just have amazing friends. All of the bookish group know what's going on as well, and they have been so incredibly kind and really, really nice, and I appreciate everyone in the Hot Mess chat, because you're all amazing. And I'm gonna stop being soppy, because fuck that. No, that's not my type of thing. But yeah, at the moment I'm reading simple, easy, shut your brain off books, and to be honest, it's kind of helping with the reading slump. I've had a couple of months where I've just been really, really struggling. I'm currently in the middle of a different reading vlog, and I had to stop doing that because I was so angry at a book, and I've had to DNF a book, or like soft DNF. I'm putting it away for a couple of like weeks and seeing how I feel about it. But instead of that, I'm doing this like follow the joy, and genuinely I think it's exactly what I needed, of just kind of like, hey, do what you want to do what you love. Like, I've got to, like, that's the biggest thing that I was known for on Sprints, is like my cushion that says do what you love. But yeah, so going to be reading this. I'm going to kind of sit this weekend. I want to go to the gym. I've really fancied going to the gym. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm kind of out of control at the moment. So I'm thinking if I can do something where I feel in control, that might help my mindset. I'm also going to go to the cinema because the new Jurassic World film's on, and yeah, Becca's out all day tomorrow. She is at Comic-Con, so I'm just going to try and do things that I feel as if are going to help me. And yeah, it's a weird one, but I'm doing everything that I can to follow the joy and just do what I need to do. And yeah, so far it is kind of helping, the fact that I know I don't need to focus on things very much and things like that. But yeah, we are going to be doing this. I've just noticed he has patterns on his socks. That's really cute. Yeah, I'm gonna go and read some of this whilst my potatoes cook. I might be back, I might not be, and that's okay. Hi. I have not updated this in a couple of days. This has actually been really, really nice to just kind of come in and update as and when and not have any pressure to update. But I am like just over halfway through Problematic Summer Romance. I'm enjoying it to an extent, but there is a kind of underlying theme in this book that I'm really, really frustrated with. And I was talking to Becca about it, and it was also something that she said. If you don't know, this is a age gap romance. The love interest is 38 and our main character is 23. And the way that people talk about this girl is so frustrating because they're all like, oh, she's a little baby, and I'm like, she's not, she's literally like an adult. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand like that, the whole thing of like a young, like when you're a little bit older, like you sit there and you go, that's not like, when you think back to yourself at that age, you go, I was an idiot, I didn't do things. But also I don't, like, everyone's different, and it annoyed me. It really annoyed me. But I'm really enjoying this. It's really interesting to see the characters from Not in Love in this book, because it's very, very different to see them like being perceived by someone and instead of being in it, because when you're in their brains, I think it's very, very different. But I'm kind of, yeah, I'm enjoying this. It does feel a lot longer for an Ali Hazelwood. I don't think this is one of my favourites. I am definitely enjoying it. It is an Ali Hazelwood, so it's always one of those things that I can just kind of turn my brain off to it. And then I have started Flirting Lessons by Jasmine Guillory, and this is an Afterlights exclusive. As you can tell, it is gorgeous. This is mine and Becca's sapphic romance or sapphic book that we are reading in July. We read one every month. It's great. I love it. So yeah, I am just going to kind of read that. We were supposed to start it yesterday and neither of us did, so we are starting it today. I do have the audiobook. I'm not loving the narrator, but I don't mind. It's got very small writing. Like, that's a really, really bad example because it's but like it has really small writing, which is fine. I don't mind that, but like the chapters are chunky, therefore just kind of gonna jump on it. And yeah, but we have this. I played D&D last night. D&D was a lot of fun. We did a lot. It was a very intense session, but that was really, really fun. It was one of the kind of ones where you start to feel like really invested, and everyone seemed really invested, which is really nice. I have a write-in session with some friends from uni tomorrow, which I'm really excited about as well. And yeah, it's just kind of finding the joy in things, and I'm really enjoying doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna go because I have other things that I need to do. But I will kind of come back in when I've done some more reading. Speaking of chasing the joy, I chased it. She's here. Oh, you're so cute. That was adorable. How dare you? I'm not putting this in the thing now. Hi. Oh, this is really bad lighting. I'm so sorry. We're dealing with it. There we go. I'm closing the vlog out. I finished Flighting Lessons. Me and Becca finished that yesterday, which was Sunday. And I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was decent. I don't think it was great. But yeah, I really think that this vlog has helped me in the past couple of weeks. There's still a lot going on in my life, but I've had some really, really good news today about my nana, so I'm very, very happy about that. And we are, sorry, I'm trying to find a good place to hold you. Yes, we got some good news about my nana today, and I'm feeling a lot more positive about everything going on. And I genuinely feel like forcing myself to enjoy things and pushing myself to do things that I really want to do is helping me. I don't think so. I feel as if I can close this vlog out knowing that I'm going to push myself to do things like that in the future. I may come back and do some more of these chasing the joy vlogs because we have a lot of fun to do in the next couple of months. I have a lot of fun things coming up, but for now I feel as if I can sit here and go, yeah, I've found some joy and things have started to feel a little bit more rational and understanding. And today I had a really, really bad day at work, but then I had some really, really good news afterwards. And then did something that kind of pushed me to feel more positive. I don't know how to explain it without going into detail because I don't want to go into full detail here. But I think that's it for now. I'm going to go. Let me know in the comments what you guys do for joy and if you would like to see more vlogs like this in the future, because likely if I'm really enjoying these I will definitely be doing this again because it was a lot of fun. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys.